So this is one of my players who was invited to the Wake Forest prospect camp. Now he did exceptionally well. He played shortstop, he played center field, he stole a few bags, and he hammered a few baseballs, and he also had a few bad at bats as well. So in this video, what we're going to talk about is one of those bad at bats because I think it could be a learning lesson for a lot of you young baseball players. Because as you want to move up in the game, you want to play in college, you want to play pro, you're going to need to be able to do exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video so that you can get the results you want, right? Because if you're not doing that, you're not going to get results. And if you're not getting results, then you're going to end up on the bench. And we don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is share with you exactly what we had a conversation about. And I hope that it helps you because I think it will. That's the reason why I'm making the video. So you'll see here, what I'm going to do is just show you quickly what's going on. Now, I know there wasn't a swing, but I'm going to just say that, he ended up striking out in this at bat. Counts 1-1. They're at the showcase, and, he ends up striking out. It's part of the game. But what I want to talk about is the thought process in this at bat, right? And so when we had a conversation, I asked him, I said, so when you were facing this guy, what were you thinking? He was like, well, I feel like I was out in front, right? I feel like I was early. Well, if you look at this, and let's slow it actually all down, and let me move it here because it's more zoomed in. Okay. You'll see here as he starts to stride and deliver home. Okay. You can see how now his front foot starts getting down right here, right? And so the angle is a little bit off, right? We can't really see if it's halfway or not, but it feels like it's deep, right? And the other video, the ball is like right here when his front foot gets down. And so I told him, I said, you felt like you were early, but you were not. You were actually late, and your body's trying to speed up to get to the baseball, and that's why you felt uncomfortable. So, what I want to ask you guys, and I want to teach you guys, is that what you want to do is the first thing we want to do after each pitch, and it can be very brief. Just ask yourself, are you on time? Okay. Ask yourself, are you on time? Okay. And then the second thing is it a strike or not? Is it a strike? If you're on time and you're swinging at strikes, you're going to get hits. You're going to get extra base hits. You're going to be a productive hitter. What happens is we're not on time, and then that causes us to swing at balls, and then we, basically start struggling. We start getting poor results. And all we have to do is just be a little aware of what we're doing in the batter's box. And I had to pull this out of him. Were you on time? He said he was early, but we look at the footage and you can see how, I mean, he's rushing, right? And that's why you get swings like this, right? When you're out and around and you're trying to catch up. So then you're, just waving at the ball, right? So what do we do in this situation? Well, what I recommend is that you're going to face several pitchers who are going to be like this, where they're going to hold and go, as we would like to call it. They hold and then they just go right at you, right? And so it doesn't give you time to get ready. As a hitter, we all love the guy who's taking a long time, right? He's taking a long time to deliver to the plate because then you could just relax, you get your rhythm, and then you can just crank that baseball. But you're going to face guys like this guy. Now, we can't take our A swing versus this guy because he's not allowing us to feel comfortable. We might have to take our B swing, which means what I advised him to do was, well, you're going to get into this position right here anyways, right? So why don't we widen out a little bit more, okay? And decrease the time till we get to this position, right? If we widen out, we would decrease our stride and simplify our swing so we can get more barrel to the baseball. If we are, trying to do our leg kick versus this guy and try to time him up, then it's going to make it very, very hard to get consistent hard contact off this guy. So if we widen up a little bit more, get our front foot down a little bit earlier, we can just get the barrel to the baseball and give ourselves the best chance to square more balls up. And so if you're playing, you want to start solving your own issues. As you keep going up in this game, it's not see it and hit it. Although it will help you as you get higher to think like that because you're going to have so much data from teams and all that stuff. But nonetheless, if you can solve your own issue and take a thought and just take a second to think about what's happening and being aware and then saying, you know what? I can't I don't have the time to just sit and relax. Let me just get my front foot down early so I can get barrel to the baseball and basically take my base hits and get a double or get my hard contact, right? If we can just think like that in the batter's box when we face guys like this, it's going to help us so much, right? It's going to allow you to really, really stand out because every pitcher is different. Sometimes you have to make an adjustment in the batter's box. And the quicker you can do that, the faster you're going to pass all the players. You're going to separate yourself from many, many people. And that baseball IQ is what these college coaches and, MLB scouts are looking for. They're looking for guys that can get the job done, right? If you can get it done, you're going to have a lot of opportunities. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. This is something that I enjoy. I love chatting with my players about this. And if you guys are interested in that, I'll put a link below. You can schedule a time. We can help you take your game to the next level. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon.